Hey guys, Yosoy Bimblebob here, and I'm showing you the expansion that I did to my gold farm, which I actually did earlier. And I'm standing here at my AFK point, and you can see over there killing chamber, which is fairly close to me. And I'd done this earlier, and I didn't get as good of rates. And here we see what I did was I basically stacked one on top of the other. And then sitting right here, this is where my first AFK spot was. And while the guys are all wandering around and falling down well, when I got down to here, they weren't wandering around and falling well. And so basically that's why I moved my AFK spot to here. And once I moved my AFK spot to here, then not only were they wandering around and falling from the top chamber, they were wandering around and falling from the lower chamber also. But that still didn't give me very good rates. And I was kind of like scratching my head as to what's going on. So I decided, well, maybe it's to do something with where the killing chamber is located relative to me. And so I built this whole transport mechanism to bring them up into this killing chamber that's close to me. So I've been sitting here all night. So why don't we go check out just how much stuff that I've accumulated in an overnight AFK session. So we'll just walk on down here. And originally with just the single stuff and then all the other ones, I would get about 3 chests of goop. Well, so what I'm hoping for is that if I open this guy up on the top, there's actually going to be stuff in it. So let's see when I open this up. Oh, look, so I'm getting 6.5. So that's good news, because that means that my change of moving the killer chamber closer to me actually helped, which was what I was predicting. And then we'll go up here and I'll do a little peek-see. And I think I'm going to, I'm having problems with my fingers. Okay, here we go. So one of the things that I noticed that when I was up high in the other AFK spots and the killing chamber wasn't close by, you see have all these little baby zombie penguins are all in the corners and stuff like that. Well, when I was far away, that wasn't happening. And I decided that maybe the reason why the killing chamber isn't doing as well is because the zombie piglins are despawning. So let's kill these guys. I'm going to try an experiment that sort of validated this, but oh, the guy knocked me off. Bummer. I have to go back. I'm going to go on this side because I think I'll have a little easier time of killing them. So there we go. So I can kill them from here, and I gain all the XP at the same time. So let's kill them all off. All right. And so what I noticed from, I can't go in there. Let's jump around. There we go. Alrighty. So I'm going to go stand here. And now that I have all these guys aggroed on me, what's going to happen is the guys are all going to clump up. They're going to clump up close to me, and they're not going to fall down. They're all going to kind of build up and clump up. And if I go down, you'll see the same things. They're clumping up down here. And so I'm going to move where I'm sitting because I want to get them more centrally located. So I need to get out of here and basically go back up to the top. Oh, I'm falling. I thought I hit the thing. I guess not. Here we go. So this is the way I can get at that first AFK spot that I had when I added the upper chamber. And I'll get down here, and then these guys will all aggro on me right below me, and they won't fall down as much. So they do that, they're all clumping on me, and then these guys are all building up here, and then that causes them to all build up because basically they won't, they don't go up the bubble elevator. They sort of resist it, and that causes them to clump up. And so what I saw when I did this before was they clumped up really well, and then guys were despawning in this waiting line to go up the bubble elevator. And it's not happening now. Who knows why? They're not clumped up as much as they were. And who knows why that's happening. But you do see they're looking up at where I'm standing, and then it allows them to build up. I think a guy just disappeared there. So yeah, maybe we did see a despawn. So basically, when you build a farm like this, you need to get the killing chamber as close to you as possible because the distance to you seems to affect the despawn rate. And the closer it is to you, the less they despawn and the more stuff you get. So with that farm up and running and finished, what am I going to do next? And what I want to do next is I am in severe need of an upgrade to my mob farm so that I can get more gunpowder for rockets and the like. And so I need to basically rebuild the mob farm. And where in the past I have built a mob farm out of copper and I have built a mob farm out of slime blocks, what strange material can I use now to build my mob farm? And let's see what I decided to use. So in building that mob farm, I pretty much used all of my redstone. And so you know what that means? I need to build me a redstone farm. So I've found me a witch's hut and let's get going. Guys, as you saw at the end, this thing is really productive when it comes to redstone. So I ended up having to put a crafter on it so that it automatically takes in the redstone and puts it into blocks. And so here we watch it working its way. Punk. Punk. Yeah. The thing, here, that's how much I've got already, and I also have a shulker full of it. So this thing is incredibly productive, but it doesn't punch as much glowstone as I want it to produce. And it gives you all this other stuff that I get from other places, though the glass bottles are nice for potions. So, this is Joe Soy Bimbo Bob saying, don't be like me, like and subscribe, and then I'm going to leave you with a short that I did that not very many people watch. It's the world's most inefficient torch farm.